Hello, everyone, and welcome to Squid Link number 7, I believe now, which is seems like a lot when you think about it. 7 episodes, all over an hour of just talking about random shit. But, anyways, on this 7th episode, I have Drip with me once again,
Hiya.
and Icy,
Heyo.
and last but not least, Kaku.
Yo, boy.
And today we didn't really have a specific theme or topic. We're just kind of here talking, and I guess this would be how it is if we were just talking in Discord normally. Like, we're just there talking about whatever. There's no specific topic or anything. But to just ease our way into everything, I saw this article on Twitter that said Japan is trying to lure people into rural areas by selling homes for only $500.
I'm in.
Amen.
It's
But like,
working.
isn't
Like
Isn't that kinda like the
countryside of
same?
Japan for
That
500
honestly would
bucks.
be-
Dude, the internet though.
That's nice. Man, you're in Japan. You don't need internet, bro.
No, I need it, dude.
there has to be something like wrong with it because like
They're,
I know
they're
that
not fully refurbished or anything. Like I can show you a
yeah.
picture,
Oh, I want to see.
um, which I will slap into the video as well.
I was gonna say because like I remember my brother wanted to do like those, I think in Italy where they were selling houses for like $1, but like the houses were like destroyed pretty much, and you had to refurbish them.
Yeah, these are now refurbished
I
really
feel
well.
like at the end of the day, like even like refurbishing a house, it's like 3 times cheaper than just buying one.
Oh yeah. But
At
like
least depending on where you live.
you kind of have to go into it like understanding like okay yeah I need to like actually know what I want to do with this house.
Yeah.
Because I guess there's a lot of empty houses like on these acres and acres of land, and they call them ghost houses because there's like 8.49 million of these houses around Japan.
What the?
Jesus.
That is a lot. What the heck?
And that may or may not be correct or accurate, but that's what I just read right now.
It's probably haunted.
And if you guys see the picture in voice chat, that's
Wait, how many people did you say? How many empty houses were there?
8.49 million.
Holy crap!
It includes like houses, farmhouses, just like buildings like that in general that are.
The weirdest part about thinking about that is the fact that Japan's population of last year was like 126 million. And there's that many abandoned houses.
I mean, they all live like super packed in like, I don't know,
We're
dude.
city,
I gotta
city
have money.
like areas.
You gotta go buy a
Like, there's-
$500 house in Japan.
There's some houses or some cities, I mean, in Japan, where like 18% of the homes there are the ghost houses, is what they call them.
It's gonna cost me more to fly there.
Yeah, facts.
Dead ass.
Son, y'all down to go start a squid house?
Let's go.
That's gonna be our. That's
Let's
gonna be
go.
our.
Japan oriented, baby. I will leave this job in my family.
Me too, brother.
Drips over there quiet, like oh, I don't know.
Dude, I don't speak Japanese at all.
Drip's like trying to move to like the US. You
What do you
said
mean? I'm
last
trying to
time.
move to the UK.
Oh.
Either way, it's a lose-lose.
What do you mean?
Both places suck, bro. The world sucks right now.
I
Dude,
am
like,
your world.
500
right?
bucks though. Like, if I really didn't have any ties in America and shit, I think I would really consider that an option to go there and like just slowly work on it.
What if we enter like some horror movie? That was the
I
plan.
feel like if like a lot of people like actually took up on that, like the amount of like not income, but like economic growth that could happen from like say people from other countries coming in and then just going to school to learn Japanese. If a lot of people are going, that would be economically pretty good for Japan itself as a whole.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And you said, what if we walk into a horror movie?
Yeah.
Cabin
Then
in the woods.
we have to go then.
No. No.
With Kaku, God no.
No.
I mean, we're not gonna tell her
Definitely
until we're
not.
there.
Yeah, but like, okay, imagine like we're in a horror movie situation, right?
Mhm.
Kaku's the last person I want to be next to because she will scream and give us away.
You think I'm gonna be the last to survive, right?
What do you
Like,
mean?
okay, when you get scared, do you like do a little yelp, or do
It
you like?
depends. It's kind of both. I I've had times where like I don't say anything at all and I just go quiet and I'm gone. And I
What if it's like a jump scare, like the ghost is just walking by, it doesn't notice you though, but you see it walking by close.
I'm not gonna scream. The fuck? What do you think I am?
Dude, the amount of times that we're playing COD, some guy will like just run past or something, and you'll just take like a fucking mic peek.
All right, that's different though. That's different though.
That's because they're like going after her in her
They're
face.
like in my face. If like I see the ghost and then I'm like quiet and I like turn around and then there's a ghost in my face, of course I'm gonna fucking scream though.
What if it's a blind ghost?
It's fucking me. Dude, I think if I passed away, I think I do want to be a ghost for a little bit before I move on. Wouldn't you guys want to be?
Not really.
That's like the whole like argument of like people who don't go to college right after high school because they're just like, I just spent 12 years in this shit. Why would I want to go right back into it? Like when I die, I want to go.
I mean, like, what am I gonna do though?
See people naked.
What, as a ghost or?
Yeah.
See people naked.
I honestly want to see how powerful I can get.
Does it work
As
that
a
way?
ghost.
Jutsu Kaisen.
I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna find out. And then like
Oh my
if
God.
it's whack and I'm just like if I'm in spectator mode the whole time.
You just Casper, dude.
What if you can be like an evil spirit and like convince people to like do bad things and then you get stronger that way?
So you'd be a demon. in a
Yeah.
sense.
That'd be
I don't
cool.
know. I don't know.
I'd actually be on
That'd
board
cool.
with that
I'd
one.
love to go fuck over someone.
Dude,
It
you let
depends
that
if they
sword in
deserved
Skyrim.
it or not. You know.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna do it to random people, but
I'm bitter,
if I
dude.
think they deserve it, like I see this dude beating his wife, oh, I'm gonna haunt his ass.
But then, wouldn't you be? Or do you mean like you're gonna try and like specifically haunt him? Because like,
Yeah.
But what if you find out like why he's an asshole? Like, like
why he's beating his wife? Like,
he was beat
what?
as a kid, and then like they like kicked him out, and he was an orphan at like
That's not.
I
that
like
doesn't
7.
excuse it. What? Kakuu.
And like he got raped, and like he had to go into drugs. I don't know.
That still doesn't. That still doesn't
That's-
excuse it.
That's like trying to justify like why people like shoot people. Just like, oh, he was really sad and in a bad
had a
home
gun.
life, and he had a gun.
Yeah.
No, I get what you mean, Kaku. It's like backing. It's like I don't know if you guys heard of that one story of like these kids. They kept provoking this tiger in the zoo, and this tiger was behind like a 14-foot fence. So like they kept thinking like, oh, he's not gonna do anything. He's behind this big ass fence, so we can fuck with him as much as we want. So they keep fucking with him, and they keep fucking with him, and the tiger jumps over this 14-foot fence and eats them both.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one of them survives.
Kill him.
But it's fucked up that the one that survived was the ones that was doing the most, and it was like his idea and
It's
everything.
always like that though. The
And
bad
like
guy
the one that
never
was
dies.
more innocent is the one that got eaten and shit. But I know what you mean, Kaka. Like this guy's like maybe he just had a shitty life and he just grew up with shitty parents, and then that's all he knows is how to be shitty.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna haunt him probably.
Would you try to like make him reform or something? Use your magical ghost powers.
Make him reform.
Yeah, like help
Tyler,
him
what?
become a better person, dude.
Are you gonna give him a Tyler 1 relapse? As Drip has just mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll haunt him until he becomes a good person, and then I'll be like, "No, I could rest easy," and then I'll go away. But really, I'm going on to the next person, and then he'll like start crying, like, "Thank you for doing this," and then like I
And then
pretend
he'll
like,
get home and do it again.
and I'll just fly into the roof, into the ceiling, pretend like I'm passing on. Oh, really? I'm just going next door.
And then his neighbor talks to him about like, dude, there's this ghost haunting me, bro. He's just trying to make me do the right thing. And then he just goes back into full revenge mode. He said he was leaving.
Crazy ex.
Oh.
Oh, that would be funny.
Plot twist.
I'd watch that anime.
All right, real question though: do you guys actually believe in ghosts or no?
All right. In like my perspective, it's like I guess it's like really contradicting because it's like in like paranormal and all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, I believe in it, but I don't believe that there's like a heaven or a hell. Like, I don't believe in God or none of that. I don't think any of that's real.
Okay.
I'm not shitting on anyone's opinions. It's just mine.
Yeah,
I don't know if I do, but I like do believe that there are things we can't see. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember when we were talking about your fucking trip that one time? So
My trip? Which one?
yeah, when you like the fucking lady that was like flipping through the book.
When I
Yeah,
was
like shit like that. Like I feel like they're there, but you can't see it. Like,
until
but
like
then at the same time, I'm scared, so I don't want to think about it. You know?
I know what you mean. Like you can't see it, but then like maybe when you get like people have talked about this before, where like maybe if you get into like a different kind of high, like on shrooms or some shit like that, you start to see things that you normally don't see, and that can be scary. What about you, Drip?
I mean, I don't like. I've had experiences where like shit's happened. You know, like it's paranormal. Like it's not normal. It's unexplained.
Hmm.
But I still don't believe in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
I've definitely had stuff like that happen to me before, like when I was younger.
Hmm.
Like, I remember at our old house when my parents were still together. Like, I would sleep in between them, and we leave the bedroom door open, right? And so like I would be sleeping in like for like I think like a few days. Like I like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and the living room light is on. And I'm like I look and my parents are asleep and it doesn't make sense why the living room light is on. And so I like get up like in the bed and then I start seeing like shadows like walking past the light and like they're like messing with me. So I'm like fucking terrified and I would like wake my mom up and then like I look back in the hallway, the lights off, there's like nothing there. So like that shit haunts me. That shit was hella scary.
Dude, that does seem like a scary movie kind of thing.
Like it happened multiple times and I remember like my parents called in like the priest and whatnot and like a
Oh
shit ton of
shit.
people yeah, a shit ton of people came in and like in our culture like the whole like Buddhist stuff and stuff. Like
Mhm.
they'll come and like tie like strings around your hand, like your wrist and leg and stuff. And so like a shit ton of people came and like they all did that and then like I stopped seeing that stuff. So I don't know, dude.
I feel
Damn,
like
that's so
whenever
cool.
you're younger, like the ability to see more things that other people couldn't see does like really affect childhood and
Mhm.
like younger on because like I think like the only like super paranoid-ist type of thing that's happened was like when I was younger, I was like sleeping in my parents' room, and I think it wasn't that long after like my grandpa and all that had like passed away, and like one night I was just sleeping in there after we were watching TV. I fell asleep, and like I guess like in like the dream, I saw my grandpa on both my mom and dad's side, and just out of nowhere, like I woke up. There were like paramedics everywhere because like
Oh,
apparently I broke into a seizure during like that whole sequence.
oh no.
Um,
And then we went to the doctors. They did like the whole blood test thing. Like they were looking up the bloodline, if like things like this were normal. And like I think like 6 different days of blood testing, they couldn't figure out why I was having it or like why it had happened. And I think at that point, like I didn't really compensate that. I saw these people that are not here anymore, and the whole time I was having a seizure.
Oh,
yeah,
But then,
goodness.
like since that's never happened again, like ever.
yeah. I kind of had experiences like that too when I was younger, but I'm more now. I think I'm more like Drip, where I don't really believe in it. But give me one sec.
He's experiencing it right now.
No, like stuff like this. I don't know if I actually had a seizure, but I remember my dad telling me that like I used to like I'll be fine, like I'll just be playing around, and I used to just like I'll just like stop I just like knock out like I stop breathing, my eyes roll back, and like you'll try to wake me up and I don't wake up, and I'll be like that for like 30 minutes. And like they used to get terrified. I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Okay, I'm
Maybe
back.
maybe I'm just crazy, dude.
Like for me personally, like if it's like me, not disclosing. What's the word? Like saying that I don't believe in it, or like I feel like there's a justified reason for all that stuff going on, is more because like I have a like my imagination is wild, like it is crazy,
Hmm.
and like for me, I was like pretty much I just went down to I went to the bathroom downstairs, and when like you've kind of been living in the house for a while, you
Hmm.
can hear like where people are in the house like by footsteps and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or like you kind of understand like whose footsteps it is.
Hmm.
I was like just in the toilet, like just taking a big shit, I don't actually know. I think I was just on my phone. Like I was just on my phone. Like how you just go pee. Sometimes you just on your phone sitting.
Yeah. All the
Um,
time.
and I started hearing like footsteps. I was like, oh, that's probably like my mom. Like she usually wakes up if I leave the light on for too long because somehow it like beams into her room.
Mhm.
Um, I kind of just went like, hey, I'm down here. Don't worry, I'll turn off the lights when I'm done. No reply. The footsteps are like still coming. I'm like, okay, maybe she's just gonna come downstairs and she'll get like a bit of surprise when she opens the door. And the footsteps are still coming like from the top of the stairs, like getting closer and closer. But like by now they should have already been coming down the stairs. I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Like that's that's weird. And it keeps going and then it kind of stops as soon as I get to the door, like about to look out, and there's no one there. No one,
Oh
like
my
nothing's
god.
moved, nothing's like anything. I'm going to sleep. Like I remember going to bed and like that was weird. All right, I'm probably just like sleep deprived or something. Um, but then the next night, I like go make a cup of tea, like I'm boiling the kettle, and I start hearing whispering like from the top of the stairs, like right outside my door. Like not like audible whispering. It's just kind of like like whispering.
Yeah.
Oh my can't be here anymore.
And like I kind of just like walked around to like be like, what the fuck is going on? And like it just stopped. I remember being like, okay, I'm just like, to me, like, instead of my mind being like, oh, dude, there's a ghost. I was like, I'm sleep deprived. Like, that's the only reason.
I gotta go. I can't have this podcast no more.
I always have like that used to always happen to me a lot when my sister lived here. Like I would just hear like random clicking, like a keyboard, and I'd be like, oh, okay, my sister's in the computer room, and I go around to go say hey to her because I just woken up, and then there's no one in the computer room,
Oh my god.
and then I hear the clicking from my room,
Oh my god.
and we had like a bird at one point when I was little, and like sometimes like I'd just be in the living room or in the kitchen, and like I hear like a bird tweeting, like towards like the back rooms. So I'd go over there, and then it would just stop, and then I'd leave and go back to the front room, and it would start again. That's that's always scared because like it still happens now, but like I've kind of just like tuned it out where I'm just like, I don't really care.
Man,
Oh my
you know,
god.
I don't know if I don't want to say more to scare Kaku, but what I was saying before I had family come in my room was that I kind of am the same as Drip when it comes to like believing in it, but like I really want to believe it though. Like I really want it.
Like, it would be cool.
Yeah, I want to believe in that kind of thing, but I haven't had any. Like I've had experiences like that too, but I haven't had any like hard experiences where like I'm like communicating and shit like that. Or if I were to like experience something like that, then it would like fully convince me, you know.
Yeah.
But like little things like that that can be that are like unexplained and stuff like it's not enough to convince me fully. Like I'm still into it and I still like talking about it and all that, but I can't say like I'm a full blown believer in like all that kind of shit.
I feel like what like drags a lot of people's like connection with paranoia is like just mainstream media, like from movies and things like that.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's what like a lot of people like assume and just immediately conjoin with paranoia, because like they don't really like highlight any of like the small stuff that happens that can be connected to it. It's all like the big like possession, hauntings, demons, and all that. And I feel like there's not many people here, at least, that like would say it's just like, oh, that was a possession. That's like a demon encounter, things like that.
Oh, I'm gonna edit that out.
No, let's keep that one in. Dude,
We keep
your
that
phone's
one.
getting possessed.
They're trying to contact you, so
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Kakuu was on TikTok or something.
Fucking anime waifus from the other side trying to connect my phone.
But I think like for me personally, the thing holding me back is like, again, because of like horror movies and all that shit. I feel like it's kind of planted itself in a lot of us to like imagine this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, not to like discredit anyone's like experiences, but like, seeing something could just be your like your mind playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
I think Drip is right that a lot of that stuff has to do with your imagination. Like when I went on that trip that I told Kaku about, pretty sure my imagination was going wild because everything that can go wrong was going wrong. Like, and it was like things you don't really think about, but I don't know, maybe it like opens up your mind to things that are like in the back of your head that really freak you out, and that's what I was experiencing when I was when I did shrooms.
Okay.
It's like,
that was scary.
I guess like how you're explaining it's like it's something that like is in the back of your like mind that you think about, and because you're thinking about it, your mind is like trying to put it in fruition, in a sense.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys have you guys ever like lucid dreamed before? Like,
Can't say that I
Like you
have.
can feel it and stuff.
yeah, where like you know you're
Yeah.
dreaming, and then like when you're lucid dreaming, when you think of something, it just happens.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like I think like, oh shit, like I'm gonna fall off this cliff. You fall off the cliff, or like you think about flying, like, oh, I'm lucid dreaming, I could fly, and then you're already flying. Like,
Yeah.
it's just because whatever your thoughts are just being projected as dreams, and but you're not lucid dreaming is not actually you're not actually sleeping and dreaming though. It's kind of like a
Half of
half
it.
asleep, like
Yeah.
daydreaming kind of thing. But then there's like a lot of like if you look up lucid dreaming, there's gonna be like paragraphs and articles upon articles of how you can get into that lucid dreaming state.
It's gonna be Juice
Yeah.
World too.
I know, like, one of the things for lucid dreaming, a lot of people say they try to do is like if you draw something on yourself and like you happen to like see it, then that can like initiate a lucid dream.
I think like I usually like I know that I'm always dreaming, but mainly because like my dreams are always like fucking weird. Like it will be like a horror movie at first, and then suddenly it'll be like erotic, like I don't know, and then midway through that, it'll be like a comedy, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like I know I'm dreaming, but I'm kind of just like watching how this like movie plays out, and I'm really confused of like what genre it is. I'm just like, what?
I
Like
get really weird dreams too.
what? Like what? Give us a description.
I
Uh,
mean, it's hard to just say it on the spot, especially when it comes to
yeah,
dreams.
I know. I've like written all like I've told you guys a lot of like my like a lot of the fucking weird
Oh
ones
yeah,
that I've
yeah.
had.
But
I don't
since I've stopped, I haven't stopped, but I've been smoking a lot less, smoking weed and stuff,
Hmm.
and basically, apparently, like when you smoke and then you sleep, it does help you go to sleep, but you actually don't um what's it called, go through REM sleep,
Mm.
which is like the rapid eye movement sleep where you're actually dreaming and stuff. And so when you don't smoke, so when you smoke for a while, you're not getting a lot of that REM sleep, and then when you stop, your brain gets it all back like at once. So then your dreams are like way more crazy and way more active
Mm.
than it would normally be. And I think that's why lately I've been having like weird dreams. Like I think I told you guys one today when we were playing COD where I'm rowing a boat, but it's like a
Oh
Titanic
yeah.
shaped like size boat. I'm the only one like rowing it at the time, and then like my skin and stuff starts falling off of my forearms, and then I use my skin as like a rope to wrap my hands around the oar so I can row even harder, and like just weird shit like that. And like normally I don't really think I dream, or if I do, it's not really memorable like that. But
Mm.
because lately I've been like my brain's just trying to catch up on it all, it's been wild. But
I think like
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say like for me, I'm always like I'll always have a dream like each night, but it's not always like I don't think it's always good to have dreams,
I don't know. I
because
think a lot of people have them. It's just remembering them.
oh yeah, yeah, but like I mean like having an impactful dream, where you can remember it. I don't think it's always good because like sometimes you'll have like a dream where you just don't want to remember that, you know. There could be
Yeah.
like a tiny part in it that you just don't want to remember.
But
I feel
then
like
experiencing it a lot is bad for you. Mental health.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
it's
I'm
like
just
you can go. You can go.
no, go.
It's like the whole like common like dreams that people don't want to like remember and all that because it's like all the studies and all that that like say like if you're dreaming about this, this is why. Like if you're dreaming about being chased, it's like people often interpret that with just like you're trying to like get away from something, and it's something in like your life that's causing a dream about running from something. And it just all kind of like I don't know. I don't know what the studies how correct they are or if y'all feel like that when y'all have dreams like that.
There's some wild things of like that stuff. Like I'm like one of my friends when I used to play VR chat. I remember I told him about this dream. Like I told him about my dream, and like there were crabs in it. Like it was such a
Crabs?
minor, yeah, like actual crabs. You know, snip snip like crabs,
Yeah.
and like he was so fixated. Like, oh, that means like you're you're gonna be in like you're infertile and stuff like that. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, how do you eat crabs?
Like, I just had fucking Red Lobster last night, dude. Chill.
Yeah, like what the I was just dreaming about how nice it was gonna taste. Like,
Nah, dude, I don't believe in that kind of shit.
it's the same as like, was it astrology? Is that
Yeah,
the one with
yeah,
the
yeah.
stars?
Yeah, that's what it's
I
called.
don't believe in that stuff.
I don't believe in it, but I do think it's interesting to see what they have to say.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, like I'll kind of look at it and be like, oh, that's cool, but
But like, I'm not like I'm basing my whole life and like my whole day
yeah,
off of whatever this shit tells me.
It's a half moon. Let me get this quartz rock and have a good day.
you say and have a bidet.
Have a good day. My bad.
Oh,
It's yeah, like the
buys
whole
a
like
bidet.
I don't think like any of that is because like it's really stupid to base your entire personality, in my opinion. Like it's just like say like you hit someone with a car. It's just because I'm a Gemini. Like
Stop.
what?
I hate that.
Dude, I
Kaku's
just
a
thought
Gemini.
about like marrying someone like that. Like I'm just sleeping like all normal, sound asleep like a baby, and then like my crazy ass wife wakes up in the middle of the night, like she's crying because of tears. It's like just tears are rolling down her face. I'm like, what's wrong? I had a dream about a crab cutting an egg in half, which means we're not gonna have twins. I'm like, oh no. Like I couldn't be with someone like that, too.
We're not gonna have twins. No. Damn, I didn't know she wanted twins that badly, dude.
Gerald Hazley, no!
That's wild. I'm cutting it.
But it's a crab. He's actually using a fork and a knife. But if he used his claws, we would have had twins.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Stop it.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Dude, crabs, man. That's something.
What if like a parent like has a dream like that, like after they've already had twins, and then they just run to the twins' room, and then they're just like, "Where's the crab?"
Imagine though, if you had that dream, you run to your kids' rooms and they're gone. Like, yikes.
Oh no,
That would be
that would be
fucking
fucking
terrifying.
like you open
Turns-
the door, it's just like a blank room. Like their beds were never there and their
Yeah.
furniture and shit. They've never
Well,
existed.
There was never a room there.
It's like some like Luigi Mansion shit. You open the door and it's just a wall.
Damn, that'd be a movie.
Dude, that's like that one like haunted house that's near my house and here in San Jose, the
It's cool.
Winchester Mystery House, where like this lady, I forgot exactly how it goes,
Oh, I know
but
what you're on about. Yeah, yeah.
she basically her husband dies or something, and she starts building constantly, expanding rooms and like shit like that to confuse her husband's ghost, so she doesn't haunt him. I mean her. So she builds a bunch of shit. Like there's some doors you open, and if you step through, you're gonna fall like 4 stories down.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then like
There's
so
even
some
like a whole
doors you
movie on it.
open, and then there's like a brick wall, like and there's a bunch of hidden rooms all over the place.
Imagine having that much money that you could do that.
Dude, their property was huge,
Mm.
and now it's like a little touristy place you can go to.
Like how long ago was that? Was that like what?
During the Winchesters, like the gun.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Just just
No,
imagine being
like
just imagine being the fucking milkman delivering milk, and there's a new section every day.
The house just gets bigger and bigger. Like, is this the same house?
Is this the same house?
turns into Monster House.
Oh god.
And she kept building until she died.
Jeez.
You think was she like moving rooms? Was she like sleeping in a new room every night?
I don't know. Probably
Imagine
she
she
was
didn't even
that
sleep in
scared of
there.
her husband to fucking keep building like that.
She just didn't even live there anymore. She moved out a while ago.
Imagine, imagine he was just with her the entire time while she's building. He's just like, what are you doing?
That picture of the cat in overalls, just the fuck they doing over there?
The reason why she's doing that because he's already haunting her. Like,
But I don't know if that's the exact story. I might be completely wrong, but it's something like that.
that's wild.
But yeah, so in Japan, going back to Japan, I guess they like this weekend was the first weekend they lifted the lockdown and all that kind of shit.
Mhm.
And they're already thinking about going back down on lockdown.
Yes.
Why?
I guess because
Break out, bro.
in Tokyo and shit.
Hmm.
They're having cases rising on.
Yeah, especially in Tokyo, I read. And
Damn.
they're gonna go down in another state of emergency after just one weekend.
Damn.
But that's not gonna stop us from moving in, right?
Bro, we get to go live in a house for $500 and we don't have to socialize? Count me the fuck in.
No, but we gotta like refurnish the place, you know, like clean it up, cause it looks torn down, dude.
And then you
Yeah.
No,
like
it's okay.
talk
Kaku,
to
you
the
gotta
builders and stuff.
take your arc knowledge and build us a new one.
Dude, I would
No, not
so be
even
down to like
house flipper.
to have
Let's
a house flipper. We'll get Sen to help us. But I would be so down to work on something like that. Just clean out
Yeah, it's like
room by
it's
room, work on things little by
even
little.
with like the plane ticket being like more expensive than the house, like think about it, you're not paying for a ticket back. It's just the one there.
But we'd have to like find a place to stay while fixing the place up.
We'll see with the neighbors.
There's
also
no
refurbishing.
neighbors, dude. The ghost house neighbors.
Yeah.
Are all the houses on like flat rates of like 500, or is that just like what some of them are being reported as?
I think it's just some of them. But
But say,
I don't know the details.
imagine paying $500 for a house that's got like 8 different rooms.
That's the deal.
That'd be sick.
Who we bunking with?
I need my own room. Damn, that reminds me of I can't think of the anime name. Where they get a big ass mansion to themselves after a while, but it's haunted. Oh, it's Konosuba. Have you guys watched it?
I
I
have
got
not.
through it.
Okay, spoilers. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm never
Just
gonna
bad, man.
watch it, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Everybody watching this episode who's seen it, fucking fakes.
Dude, Honey called me out for being for being fake.
Oh,
Like,
What'd you do?
so, like, just going through our anime lists and stuff,
Mhm.
and like she was like, I could tell you she was definitely a like back in high school, she loved all the very girly romance animes.
The shoujo animes?
Is that what they're called? Like
yeah. One that
they
like
had that
specifically
aesthetic to it.
aimed for. Yeah.
Yeah.
The female audience. Yeah.
But then she was going through like, oh, like I've watched like Naruto and all this other stuff. I'm like, I haven't watched any of that. Like I watched My Hero Academia. Like all this my shows compared to hers was just like minuscule.
Yeah.
Shonen shows are the best though.
What
They are.
is Shonen your favorite?
And there's a reason
Shonen
why
is
it's so popular, right? Or why it's a popular
yeah.
category.
Yeah.
Shonen's at like the top of like most people's like just average watch time.
But like for you guys, what is it? Like what's your most favorite?
Particularly for me, I'd have to go romance. I just like because it's like most romance animes and all that are like really short, and they're like much more condensed than shonen anime and manga. Because like with shonen, you gotta like there's a lot of stuff that plays into the story,
Mm.
and with romance, it's kind of just like, hey, he
Straight
likes
to the
her, she likes him. Wow, so easy to
Cut
follow.
one character. Ah!
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I wouldn't say it's shonen, but shonen's up there for me.
It is for me. Like I'd say it's my second favorite, but I think like
I think slice of life romance
yeah,
is there for me.
slice
For
of life
me,
slash romance.
it's like the isekai fantasy ones. I love those shows. They're the best.
I am a sucker for fucking like Overlord.
Yes.
So
Yes.
good.
Somehow they always butcher season 2.
Oh,
All the isekais do it. They butcher
Even
season
slime?
2.
Spoilers.
Huh?
Even the slime one?
The slime one, season 2 was a continuation of season 1, I think.
As the
Wait,
season 2 is
Wait,
typically
hold
supposed
up.
to be.
Fire Force was great season 2.
Oh, don't say any spoilers because I haven't seen 2.
Fire Force isn't isekai though.
Oh wait, Isekai. I thought you said
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think there's like a few that are like an exception and they usually do really well, but I don't know.
I stopped watching the Demon Lord one because it was rubbish.
Yeah, that's why I watched the first season and then I don't think I would have been able to hang in there for the second one.
Like the second one is like the same, but they introduced an innocent girl into it. You know, like she is literally like she is not a nun, but like, you know, a priest.
Mm.
And it's like oh, you know, innocent girl that can be corrupted.
Yeah, that's on some fetish shit right there.
Yeah. I'm not like
Which
it's all
is
good if you got
also
some
Nagatoro. That's some fetish shit right
Hey,
there.
don't bring in my show. I like it.
I'm not bashing, people's fetishes and stuff, but it
Dude,
is on some fetish shit right there.
I mean, it is. Okay, I'll admit. It is on something. But like it's actually so wholesome when you're watching it. Like first couple of episodes, it's like straight like, you know,
It's
it's
wholesome.
like the episode that I just watched, I was like I felt so
Unbothered?
not hot and bothered, like I guess I don't know what the correct term would be, but like just womanly, you know what I mean?
You felt
What?
womanly?
Like you know when like a girl watches a show and it's like, oh my gosh, like look at them.
He was
Ah."
fanboying. That's what he's saying. He was fanboying.
It was just like there's like I'm not gonna spoil
Hmm.
it in case, but it's just like them leading to that point. It was like it was so good.
I don't know, man. What
The
about
dude's
you,
still the
Icy? What do you
same.
think?
I know you won't like it.
Is this some sus shit that he's saying? What do you think,
I
Icy?
don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't even know that show. I haven't
I
even
don't know. I
seen
haven't watched a show that made me feel womanly yet.
it.
No, like I felt overwhelmed with like emotion. Like I was like, oh my god, this is like it's too cute. It's too like
Wholesome?
you know. It was like really wholesome. Like despite like the theme of like the whole like manga, it's like that moment that they led up to is like it was really wholesome.
Okay.
The whole like 3-4 episodes.
Okay,
Okay,
dude,
I
I'll take
believe
your
you.
word for it.
My brother just came in with food as well.
Oh, your food barely got here?
Yeah, like for whatever reason, Uber drivers suck here.
I can imagine.
I mean, it's pretty bad here too. Takes like an hour and a half sometimes.
Sometimes they're quick and sometimes they're fucking very slow. But let's see. We've been recording for about almost 50 minutes. Maybe like one or two more topics, and then we'll put an end to it.
Okay, well I'll eat while we do this.
Uber Eats around here is just because I live in like the middle of nowhere. There's like nothing. It's like it takes them like 45 minutes to pick up the food and then bring it here.
2 hours later, you finally get your food. It's like frozen.
Yeah. And then I can't even eat from Uber Eats. Like it's cuz like I ordered food one time and like I had to wait. It was like a 45-minute wait whenever I was going through the ordering phase, and like that's normal for food delivery and all that around me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, bet it's cheaper here than it is. They deliver this place, and then DoorDash doesn't. Which also like, I really, I don't hate all of the people who like drive for these delivery services, but there are like a lot of really shady people that work for it. So like with Uber Eats, I I ordered and it was like 45 minutes normal wait time, and then it's like it kept going up like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm like, all right, I'm not waiting this long for them to just pick up the food. And you have to pay a fucking cancellation fee if they
Yeah.
don't pick up your food on Uber Eats. So not
That's
only did I get finessed out of the fucking $30 I had to pay for it, I just got finessed $25 more to cancel it.
I don't get that. Like, why?
I feel like it'd be different if like they had already picked up the food and they were on their way,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't even pick it up yet. And then with DoorDash, we ordered for the family for like there was like 6 of us in here at the time, and they picked up the food. We didn't get the driver's name, their number, anything like that, like you normally do whenever you get that, whenever you DoorDash. And thank God DoorDash is just like okay, hey, it's okay, here's your money back. So at first they didn't give us our money back because the driver just canceled the order and took off. So we got in contact with support and we were asking like, hey, our driver didn't, like the driver just canceled the order after picking up the food. The site's not letting us get a refund. We would like to know the name of the driver. And like apparently there's like a whole like policy thing where they can't tell you the name of the driver, even though when you order the food, it tells you the name of the driver. And so like it was just kind of like this whole like bickering match, and then we left that conversation, joined another one, and then the other guy on support was just like, "Hey, I know let's like we can't give their name, but the money is being refunded back into your account. That was a mistake on our part. Have a good night."
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just feel like the amount of things and like the drivers that work for those places are just makes it worse.
I've had like my order get picked up and then like they cancel the order and then I get another driver and then the driver will get there and then they'll call me. They're like, "Did you get your food already?" And I'm like, "No, like someone picked it up, but they just left." And then the place is like, "Well, we already made the food." And then the driver's like, "Yeah, but they didn't get it because the person took off with it." And so like I felt bad for the new driver because they had to fucking fight the place to get my order remade.
Yeah,
Time to record it.
it's so stupid. Like I feel like there should be like, cause like, and it's the same way with like like riding in an Uber. Like people who ride in Ubers can do the same thing that like drivers could do for like food deliveries. They could just cancel the order, they cancel the drive midway through, and then that money gets charged from the Uber driver.
It does that? I didn't know it charged
I think there's like a fee or something if it gets canceled, and I think the driver ends up getting penalized over it.
This is why you guys just gotta use DoorDash. I mean, like, actually, in my experience, like, I use DoorDash more, but like, I don't know how it is in your guys' area. It could be even worse, but with my own
Non-existent.
experience, that DoorDash is a lot better, a lot more
I've had
professional.
For me,
Yeah.
it's Postmates.
I've had a more overall positive experience with DoorDash than I have Uber Eats and Postmates and all that.
Like for me, DoorDash it doesn't give me any options because where I am, like I'm kind of like far from like I'm like a decent ways from like all the little like restaurants and stuff. So like it only gives me like two, three, four places that I can like order from on DoorDash. But on Postmates,
Yeah.
I can order like fucking an hour away from me. So that's why I use Postmates.
Like,
It's
speaking
like
of food and stuff, I believe next month or like in a few weeks or something like that, Ghosty's gonna come to my city in San Jose to try some food places. I don't know if he told
Wait,
you that,
why?
Ghosty. I mean, Kaku.
No, why? What the fuck? For what? Just to like do it or?
There's this Korean hot dog place that he wants to try with his girlfriend.
What the fuck? And he's not gonna bring me?
Are you his
Alright,
girlfriend?
That's the
I'm
thing.
calling him.
I was gonna say that because um he's gonna come and then I'm gonna go with them to go get K barbecue.
What? What?
But
Double date.
I mean, I don't know how it would be because
I'll be your day, so.
no, I know
He's
that,
offended.
but like it's just like if Ghosty's girl and you, because you said that she doesn't like you.
Oh, I mean, that was only in the beginning, honestly. Cause like, you guys probably already know, but like, I like to hang on to my friends. So like, if we're just like walking around, Stuff knows this. I held his hand in LA, but
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, God.
So like,
she looked like a little kid.
me and Ghosty used to do that like when we would go to school and college together a lot.
Mhm.
And so like she was just like, "Who is this bitch holding on to my man?" Even though they weren't dating yet, but you know. So I was just like, "Oh, okay, my bad, dude. I didn't do it on purpose, man."
Yeah, I guess his plan is to go to the not barbecue place, the hot dog place, and then K barbecue, and then maybe some boba or something like that.
I want
Shit.
boba.
Should I
Damn.
message him?
But yeah, he told me he'd let me know like the week of or a few days in advance.
He just doesn't like me, dude. Understandable.
Yeah, I don't like you
He's
either.
got a wife now.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
doesn't need women around him.
Not his girlfriend, his fiance.
You'll see.
Congrats to Ghosty.
Congrats.
Congrats,
Hog clap.
Ghosty.
Did you say? Oh, never mind.
Said
back to
hog
that.
clap.
Pog.
Throw back to that time on VR chat where me, Ghosty, and Kakuu
Mhm.
were yelling at a little kid.
I don't remember.
You don't remember the vacuum?
Oh my god. Ghosty was there?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Surprisingly,
Maddie.
surprisingly, he was there too, but Ghosty was there as well.
Oh my! I wonder if I still have the videos.
They should still be saved in the VR chat thing.
That was so good. He loved you, dude. That kid.
Dude, I don't know
Random
what, dude.
kid.
He just loved messing with me. It was weird. I voiced my obvious dislike of him being around me, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna talk to you the whole time I'm here."
Let's
Dude.
meet each other for the first time again.
I'm down. Where are we going?
Japan. Bring $500 with you.
Let's go. I'm down.
We all gotta live on the same boulevard.
We'll get all of our own houses, and then we'll just fill up this
Yes.
Hell
town.
yeah.
And instead of a
Yes.
Squid house, we're gonna have Squid Town.
Squid Street.
Squid Street. We'll ask
Yes.
the Japanese officials and the government if we can change the street
Oh
name.
my god,
All
we can
these
have our
random
own town.
Americans just fucking move into this one town.
That'd be great.
I actually do want to
Oh.
look into that one city, Wakayama, the one with 18% of the houses being a ghost. I want to look
I don't
into
know.
it.
I feel like that's a ghost town. That sounds kind of scary, dude.
Just because no one lives there doesn't mean it's haunted.
Now you're gonna be like, oh wow, you have some really nice neighbors, and then like people are gonna come over and they're gonna be like, you don't have neighbors.
I got some really nice
No one
neighbors.
lives
See,
there.
wave at them. I'm waving at nothing.
That's scary.
There, in someone else's house.
Like, aren't they nice?
You could be like, oh wow, thanks for the peaches.
Dude,
they're
that's
like-
why.
You got an empty basket.
Dude, that's another reason why I hate cats. Because my cat will just be randomly meowing in a corner of the house in the dark in the middle of the night. I'm like, who the fuck are you meowing at, bitch? Who are you talking to?
Oh my god, no. That
See-
happened once with my dog. We were just in my room
It was
and like
meowing.
no, no. Like we're like in my room like chilling. It wasn't even that late and we're on my bed and like sometimes I'll just reach over and pet her, right? But like this one time she was just looking behind me. She was terrified. And I would reach out to touch her and she'd like back away. And like she was like so scared. And I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And like, oh my gosh, she just kept looking at me and then she started growling. And I was like, hell no. And I ran downstairs. I was like, fuck this shit, dude. And so we just stayed down there and then came back up and everything was okay after that. But still,
Dude,
fucking
see,
weird.
I wish my cat kind of did that. Because instead, my cat just meows right in my ear, like
Dude, that
Like,
now you know
whispering
though.
distance.
If he starts meowing at nothing in like the corner of the room, he's meowing at someone else.
probably. But my cat's an idiot. Like, I have photo evidence of him trying to befriend a mouse. Like, he brought it into my room.
Oh my
And-
god.
Then we're like we're trying to get him to kill it or like pin it down. It's on my wire for my computer, and they're just like kissing noses, like they're touching noses and stuff. I'm just like, before this cat was trying to kill it, but now it's like trying to be like a couple with it.
Their eyes met. And it changed from there on.
George Michael started playing. Dude, I don't like cats though. Fuck cats.
My cat's just really fat and doesn't do anything. All he does is meow for food and meow to go outside. That's all he does. He he ran away one time, and like he was like really fat, and he came back and he was really skinny. And all my dad said, like, my dad wasn't even like worried that he was gone. My dad was just like, "Oh, he'll come back." About like a week or 2 or 3 weeks later, he's back, and then my dad's just like, "Yeah, you see how skinny he got? That dumbass ain't doing it again."
That's funny.
Cats just use you, dude. They think that they own the place. You can't show them that you're like the pack leader, like how you can with dogs. They just think they own you. That's why That's why Drip's cat just walks all over him.
Doesn't walk all over
Literally,
me. He
literally.
fucking he walks on my keyboard and then decides to sit on me. Like I don't like. All right, I'm a skinny dude, right? It's like my indent on a chair is nothing. But when my cat's on my lap and I'm sitting down, I will be like, my ass will hurt after like half an hour because I'm like putting so much pressure on it.
Uh,
Does
I
your
don't
cat
know.
weigh more than you?
I don't want to make fun of that,
I
dude.
mean-
I don't know what to say about that.
No comment.
Okay, moving on. I'm joking.
So wait, are you like? I know Soap's a dog person, but what about you? Other like you two,
You other people? Is that what you're gonna say?
others,
We're just extras, Drip,
just
huh?
letters.
Like, I love animals. I don't know what it is. Like, I used to have a goat as a pet, dude.
The little baby goats, cute as fuck.
They
Like,
are so cute.
it was so funny because the goat obviously hated me. Like, I would like she would be fine, and then the moment I come outside, she's running up to me, and I think she's like, "Oh, she wants me to pet her," and then she just jumps up and just right into my thigh, just hits me.
Dude, we used to have a goat too, and like this fucking goat loved my dad, right? Like he'll like always be like following my dad and like chasing him around and stuff. And then whenever I'm around, he's like trying to headbutt me all the time. I hated that little shit. I'm glad we killed it and ate it, dude.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Fuck that guy.
Damn
I
that.
think I've had like a shit ton of animals. I've had dogs, cats. I had a fucking duck one time as a pet.
Oh my god, me too. Me too. We had
Dude,
had
I love
geese.
ducks. They're so fucking cute.
It tastes so
Let's
good
go,
too.
everyone. If you could have
Thank you, Tristan.
an animal right now, what animal would you want as a pet?
A dog.
Human.
Human? The fuck? What's
Yeah.
wrong with
Alright,
you?
taking away like how really aggressive they are, like actually, I would fucking love to have an orangutan as a pet.
I thought you were
Oh
about to
my
say human.
Like I don't know what it is. I just love them so much.
Dude, get
Monkeys
your
are
mind
just
out
nice.
of the gutter, dude. You
It's not even
fucking-
in the okay.
Drip,
Think
there
about it,
are
right?
plenty of people out there who would be happy to be your pet, alright?
Kakuu speaking from experience.
No comment?
Well, that is a comment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Well,
so
okay,
steer
think
away
about
from
it.
the human pet thing. What kind of
No,
pet
no,
would
okay.
you actually want?
I want to just say, right? Technically, right? Giving birth is just making human pets.
No, it's not.
No,
is.
it's not, Drip.
No, it's
You
not.
tell them, you go, hey, go do the dishes. Mum's tired. Dad's at work. Go do the dishes.
You know how you always tell them no? No.
And you start crying.
Someone throw that in the quotes. Giving birth is just like getting a pet.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Dude, that's fucking not right.
You can tell I love my kids.
I want a dog though. Dude, I've been getting so many puppy videos. I'm just like, I need a puppy now.
What did you say? Giving birth is just like what?
It's
Giving
just
birth
like
is just
getting a
making a human pet.
yeah. Trip
Oh my
2021.
It is though.
No, it's fucking not.
It's not.
Okay, you can't tell me it's not. Where you see like kids on leashes at Disneyland.
Hey, fuck you! I was one of those kids.
The monkey backpack leash.
Whatever it is, the one where it's kind of like for like there's pretty much a handle in the back in case you could pick them up.
It's literally just a fucking child harness to stop them from going anywhere further than like 4 feet from you.
Oh man.
I had one of those at Disney, and I got my head stuck in the metal bars at a ride.
I believe it.
So dumb.
Yeah, it's like my mom was like freaking out. Fucking, my dad's letting everyone go in front of us, and this dude, literally not even a fucking employee of Disney, just walks up and he goes, "Hey, I know how to get him out. Hey, kid, just turn your body and go all the way through."
Oh wow.
Bro, has
Big
anyone
head.
else been spending a lot of money on like figures and all that, or like just anything
No.
anime related?
No.
No, not anime related, but I have been spending a lot of money this last week.
Me too.
Dude, I'm getting paid this week, and I am about to buy so many JoJo figures.
Oh no.
It's like the worst part about like all of them is like all the ones that I want to buy, it's like from like part 3 and part 4, so like they're a lot older, and they're so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Like
I
what is
need
it?
one.
They're not even like they're like the action like model figures that you can buy. And the Giorno one for gold experience, the normal gold experience is like I think like 190 to 200, and then the gold experience Requiem is like 240 something bucks. And I'm still buying it.
I want a Uchorati figure.
I want Josuke.
They do have I think it feels like really weird like with the figures cuz it's like the human versions of them, like a lot of them could be like a lot better. But then like the stand ones are almost like all perfect.
Yeah, I've seen some of the
Um,
stand ones. They look really nice.
Isn't I know there's one of the Star Platinum ones is like busted. Like it's if you see that color, like don't get it.
Oh, I think it's the green one from like
Mm.
the original animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I bought the one from part 4. That's the one that just came in today, the Star Platinum one.
Nice. I like figures and everything like that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not as into them as like other people in the Discord. Like I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 10 of them hanging above me,
I
but
have 0.
I feel
I
like
have 15 currently. I know. I think like didn't a lot of us buy them whenever we went to LA for the first time?
yeah, like I bought like I think 4 or 5 of mine in Anime Expo 2019,
Yeah.
and then we weren't
I
able to
did not
go
get any.
2020, and we're not able to go 2021. Rest in peace, Anime Expo.
Go
Rest
to
in
just
peace.
IRL Anime Expo. Go to Japan.
Shut the
Bring
hell up.
$500 with you. Let's go.
Shut up, Jim,
500,
calling it
let's go.
IRL Expo.
IRL Anime Expo, dude. It
Dude,
like
people from Japan come to Anime Expo.
really
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just the
the community.
yes, it's more the community. Like Anime Expo is not Japan Expo, you know.
Oh, I know, but like I feel like going to Japan, you're gonna get a lot more of like that culture there, that community.
Weren't we all planning to like go to that one area? What is it called again?
Akihabara.
Yeah, that place.
Yeah, I mean, we all will go to Japan one day, just to
Hell
for
yeah.
vacation and shit like that.
Bro, let's just set this right now. You all ready for this? 2022, end of the year.
Our
Christmas.
4-year anniversary.
Yes.
Wait, is this our 4-year anniversary or our 3rd year?
Third,
It
Damn.
third coming up on the 4th.
yeah,
I
it's
think.
like 3.5 technically, but like meeting up and shit, it'll be third. Or we're gonna meet up on our 4th, right?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
down to. I'm all down to go to anime. Anime? What the fuck? I do want to go to Anime Expo again though, just because like I feel like there's gonna be more of us, and I really want to like experience something like here, at least in the States for now with everyone else.
I mean, Texas, let's go.
I'm so down for Texas.
I'm excited, bro. There's gonna be so many of us, like so many of us
Yeah, it's gonna
with
be
the
fun.
chef's
We
group.
we plan on doing that New Year's, huh?
Yep,
Yeah,
end of this year. Plan on meeting up IRL. Maybe we'll do a fucking IRL podcast.
That
let's
would be
go.
fucking sick.
How are we even gonna record that? That's gonna be a mess.
We're gonna have to
Better
use
hope
Iron
someone got
mics.
Sarah's
cameras.
gonna have to use phone audio. Almost like we bring a bunch of equipment and shit, but
Just a bunch of static, just like constantly going on.
Face reveal.
Fuck no.
How long did everyone like plan on going?
I want to be there for like I don't know, like I want to be there for like more than a week at least. But I don't
2
know about
hours.
everyone else's
I
situation.
think realistically it'll be like 5 days.
I want to stay longer than just a week, but like with the vacation days that I get a year, and I'm taking a week off next month to go out of town. I might be able to like squeeze something in with my boss, but he's supposed to be leaving in August, so that's like the whole issue.
Hmm.
Because if I can, like in all honesty, I have no issue being like, say, bro, let me just take these days off, no pay. I don't care.
Let's go, dude. I'll quit my job to go.
I'll quit my job and then just reapply when I come back for a different position. Work my way back up.
Yeah.
That's basically what I did for my security job the first time we went. And it was worth it.
I agree. It was completely worth it.
But I think, we're a little over an hour now, so I think right here would be an okay time to end it.
I agree.
Talked for a decent amount of time and all that, but yeah. This is completely unplanned, but I think it went pretty well. And
I had fun.
yeah. Me too.
I just got to blab my mouth for an hour, so it was worth it.
Well, all right. Thank you, Drip, Icy, and Kakuu for joining me.
No problem.
No problem.
And I'm gonna try to be more consistent and upload at least every Sunday or Monday now. And yeah, so look forward to the next episode every Sunday or Monday. We'll get like a regular schedule set like eventually. With not just the podcast, but with other recording stuff, whether it's Minecraft or maybe some VR
Gaming.
skits, any kind
Gaming
of gaming
stuff, group streams, things like that.
all that. But yeah, let's call it here, guys. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.